The Bold and the Beautiful has never shied away from delivering storylines that shake both family and business foundations, and the latest arc involving Luna, Finn, and the extended clan could be setting up one of the most emotionally charged dilemmas the show has explored in years. With Luna's unexpected pregnancy now the talk of Los Angeles, Finn suddenly finds himself with a brand new identity to wrestle with: grandfather. But this isn't just about titles. It's about loyalties, secrets, and the kind of painful self-reflection that could ripple through every corner of the Forrester, Spencer, and Finnegan households. Spoilers hint that what happens next will not only redefine Finn's place in the family, but also force everyone around him, Steffy, Lee, Hope, Wyatt, and even Sheila, to rethink how they view love, legacy, and family ties. Finn's identity crisis, from healer to grandpa. Dr. John Finn Finnegan has always been portrayed as a man grounded in logic, compassion, and science. His identity has largely revolved around his career as a doctor, his role as a loyal husband to Steffy, and as the moral compass desperately needed in a town often overrun with betrayal and deception. But with Luna's pregnancy storyline barreling forward, Finn suddenly finds himself staring at the possibility of being a grandfather before he's even fully settled into his role as a father to Kelly and Hayes. It's a jarring emotional shift. Spoilers tease that Finn may grapple with feelings of being prematurely aged, robbed of his own youth, or even caught in the tension of balancing duty versus desire. Will Finn embrace the role with pride, or will he secretly resent the added responsibility? Luna's pregnancy, a secret that won't stay hidden. Luna, who has charmed audiences with her warmth and innocence, now finds herself at the center of a storm she never expected. Her romance, which began with youthful passion, has suddenly taken on very adult consequences. Spoilers suggest Luna may initially try to hide her pregnancy, terrified of how Lee and Poppy will react, and uncertain if her baby's father will stand by her side. But secrets rarely stay buried on the Bold and the Beautiful. If Luna confides in Finn before anyone else, this could instantly thrust him into a moral dilemma. Does he protect Luna's secret, or does he immediately tell Steffy and the rest of the family? Lee versus Poppy, the sisterly rift explodes. The relationship between Lee and her sister Poppy has always been simmering with tension, and Luna's pregnancy could be the spark that finally ignites a full-blown explosion. Lee, who has built her life around discipline, career, and respectability, may view Luna's pregnancy as an embarrassment, not just for Luna, but for the Finnegan name. Meanwhile, Poppy's more free-spirited, live-for-the-moment lifestyle will clash with Lee's rigidity. Expect sharp words, recriminations, and perhaps even a shocking family confession. Spoilers tease that Luna's pregnancy may force old secrets out into the open, secrets about their own parents, their upbringing, and why the sisters have always been locked in a battle for moral high ground. Could the baby be the very thing that finally forces Lee and Poppy to reevaluate their relationship, or will it drive them further apart? Steffy's reaction: a battle for balance. Steffy, who has worked tirelessly to protect her family and shield Finn from Sheila's influence, may not welcome this baby news with open arms. Spoilers suggest Steffy could worry that Luna's pregnancy will drag Finn into yet another drama that compromises their marriage. From Steffy's perspective, Finn's attention is already pulled in too many directions: work, kids, and his complicated relationship with Sheila. Now, if Finn decides to step into a grandfather role, Steffy may fear being left behind or even sidelined emotionally. Expect Steffy to have strong opinions about how involved Finn should be in Luna's baby's life. This could spark heated arguments, pushing Steffy and Finn into unfamiliar, rocky territory. Hope and Wyatt, new players in the baby game? Hope and Wyatt, both connected to Luna in different ways, may also find themselves pulled into the storyline. Hope, who has always empathized with those struggling to find their footing, might become Luna's confidant, offering her guidance about balancing motherhood with career dreams. Wyatt, on the other hand, has been a character desperately in need of a new storyline. Could the writers finally give him purpose by tying him more closely to Luna and her baby? Spoilers hint that Wyatt may be asked to step up in an unexpected way, either as a protector, a surrogate father figure, or even someone romantically tangled with Luna at the worst possible time. Sheila's wild card roll. And then, of course, there's Sheila, the ultimate disruptor. With Luna's baby storyline unfolding, Sheila may see an opportunity to worm her way deeper into Finn's life. After all, what better excuse for Sheila to reassert herself than to claim she deserves to know her great-grandchild? Imagine the chaos. Sheila crashing a baby shower, Sheila insisting on being part of the baby's life, or Sheila manipulating Luna during a vulnerable moment. Spoilers suggest Finn will face enormous pressure when Sheila inevitably uses this situation to tighten her grip on the family. Will Finn stand firm, or will Sheila's persistence fracture his resolve? Finn's dilemma. What kind of grandfather will he be? The heart of this storyline boils down to one pressing question. What kind of grandfather does Finn want to be? The supportive guide. If Finn embraces the role fully, he could become Luna's anchor, helping her navigate the difficulties of single motherhood if her relationship falters, and ensuring the baby grows up surrounded by love. The reluctant grandpa. If Finn struggles, he may withdraw emotionally, creating distance between himself, Luna, and even Steffi. This could leave Luna vulnerable to outside manipulation. The protector. Finn may decide his mission is to shield Luna and the baby from Sheila at all costs, creating dangerous new conflicts with the most unpredictable woman in Los Angeles. Spoilers suggest Finn will waver between these roles, torn between his love for Steffi, his loyalty to his extended family, and his innate drive to heal and protect. A family reevaluation on the horizon. What makes this storyline so powerful isn't just Luna's pregnancy. It's the way it forces everyone in the family to reevaluate what family means. For Finn, it's about balancing science with emotion, logic with love. For Steffi, it's about whether she can share Finn's devotion or if she'll feel pushed aside. For Lee and Poppy, it's about confronting decades of unresolved sisterly conflict. For Luna, it's about stepping into adulthood and making decisions that will define her life forever. For Sheila, it's about exploiting vulnerability for her own twisted version of family. The ripple effect could be massive, reshaping alliances, destroying old loyalties, and forging new ones. The road ahead. As the bold and the beautiful marches forward, Luna's baby promises to be more than just another plot twist. It's a catalyst. A symbol of both chaos and hope. A reason for characters to question who they are, what they want, and who they're willing to stand beside when the world judges them. And at the center of it all stands Finn, the man who never asked to be thrust into this role so soon. Spoilers tease that his journey into unexpected grandfatherhood will test his resilience, shake his marriage, and force him to look inward in ways he never has before. Will Finn rise to the occasion and become the glue that holds this fractured family together? Or will the pressures of parenthood, grandparenthood, and marriage finally prove too much, threatening to undo the steady foundation he's worked so hard to build?